Hey guys, I just saw the new Stranger Things Season 5 teaser trailer, the date announcement from Tadam, and it was amazing. This trailer is so good. They just hit the perfect note. With the music, with the scenes, with the flashbacks, everything. You can, by the way, find the soundtrack on my channel. I cut it out of the scene and removed the dialogue, so it looks like a regular release soundtrack. Yeah, now we want to go over every scene in this trailer, except, of course, the flashbacks, because we already know what happened there. The first scene we see is right here, flashing Joyce and Will talking. You can see some lights there in the back, but nothing really else is seen there, sadly. Joyce is having her jacket on, talking to Will. The next shot we get is, of course, the one where Will is looking up. He's having a blue shirt, having like a gray pullover, blue stripe right here, blue stripe again. You don't see anything right here, so it seems to be night. So that's the first scene. Then we get all of the flashback scenes, and right here we get dates, and then we start with the first scene after the dates. Here, right here we can see Joyce holding an axe. The lights are flickering, so something is happening that has something to do with the Upside Down. So Demogorgon is coming, Vecna is coming, the Mind Flayer is coming, something else is coming. She's holding the axe, she's afraid. Right there is Derek, you can see his pullover. This could be Robin. Can I get a better look? Maybe when the lights are on. That seems to be Robin. Right there. Oh, the light was flashing right there. You can see Will probably. This looks like his jacket. And this is Erica, I think, from the color of her pullover. This purple, we've seen it already. So they're afraid. And looking at this door, and something is bumping against this door, wants to get through. So they're probably afraid. Then we get a shot of Holly and Karen Wheeler. They're both afraid, looking at something we can't see, of course. Maybe this is from the Vanishing episode. It's the moment when she vanishes, when Vecna takes her. She has her dress on, like we've seen in the paparazzi pictures, so it could be that. It's the only outfit I've seen her in, so could be possible. Karen seems to have a lot shorter hair. It's notable that she doesn't have any sleeves, just like a dress maybe. So it seems to be not that cold at the moment. Maybe this is him, maybe not. Maybe it's just hot in their living room. It seems to be the living room. And are the lights flickering again? I think, yeah, the lights are flickering. So there's something going on with the Upside Down. Like I said, maybe Vecna. So this is the shot of Lucas and Max. Lucas here holding his hands together like he's praying for Max to wake up. She's having her hospital outfit. No bandages on the arms, on the neck, I mean, she looks fine. She looks like she could wake up any time. There you can see the radio, the cassette in the behind-the-scenes photo dumped by Ross Duffer. We could see that this is running up the till. So it's lying down here, a can. And there is the picture Max drew for Lucas in the final episode of Season 5. The date at the movies. The Friday movie date. Then we get Steve and Dustin looking up at something in the Upside Down. Maybe the lab, maybe something else. Like the pattern down looks like the lab. Or it's a pool or something else. Dustin rocking the WSK shirt, having a backpack, a walkie-talkie. Both have flashlights. And there's something up there. that they see. It looks like a really cool shot. And then we get another really cool shot of Hopper and 11. 11 is screaming, nose is bleeding, Hopper with his beard at her side. Something is happening. Red light. If you remember from the behind the scenes trailer, we also got a scene with this soldier, this new character soldier, and then the lighting was also red. So maybe this is the scene, and she's fighting against him and his other military soldiers. Could be possible. So, and there, yeah, this shot is it's just amazing. You can see two people standing there. Maybe it's Dustin and Steve, maybe it's Lucas, I don't know, and someone else. They're both pointing their flashlights at this big wall, or maybe it's a big tunnel, or more like a big wall. This looks like an egg. We've seen one in season 1. A Demogorgon egg. Could be, or could be something else. I've seen a lot of comments that this could be the end of the Upside Down. Maybe it's just ending there. I mean, the Upside Down isn't the whole world, it's just Hawkins, so it has an end. The Upside Down has an end. And maybe that's the reason why they drive with Steve's BMW into the Upside Down. To drive to the end of the Upside Down. To look how it's looking. Or maybe it's Nancy and Jonathan. They split apart. Dustin and Steve are going to the lab or someplace else in Hawkins, and they are going to the end of the Upside Down. So the BMW must be standing somewhere over there, maybe. If that's true. And this looks like a squished egg. Like this egg, that's the same color, but it's opened. Maybe all the Demogorgons are born in this wall. Sounds crazy. I know. So next interesting shot. Mike standing in front of 3 children, Derek and 2, we don't know. Maybe Derek has siblings, I don't know. And right there at the back, looks like either Robin or Joyce. But it could be Robin, it could be Joyce. I think it's Joyce holding Will. Looks like his hair. And something is happening. This looks like the military base. Like this military base we will see in a second. Maybe they're escaping from whatever is coming out of this right here. Military soldiers standing in front of a plate on the ground. It seems like this plate is opening. There you can see it. It's bursting those little things that hold the plate down. Little metal with like screws maybe holding it down, and they're breaking. Something is behind that. It looks like a portal. Maybe Vecna is entering the military base, attacking the military base. So yeah, maybe that's it. He's attacking them. One soldier is down. They are looking at this. Those soldiers are looking at something else, and there you can see the gate. So there it may be another of these plates bursting, or something else is coming in this direction. And here's a crazy take on. We can see that this is the gate, and here's the plate bursting. But did you notice? I don't know if that's true, but this plate isn't by the gate. The gate is back here. So this plate is bursting here. But the plate here is bursting. Not bursting where this is bursting. The plate we saw here is bursting there. So there are 2 plates bursting, in my opinion. You can see it's bursting. There's lights, big lighting right there. Looks really good at night. And then we get this really cool final shot of Will screaming run. It could be this scene where something is entering the base. It looks like it a bit from the background right here. Maybe he feels that something is happening to him, that Vecna is completely overtaking him and making him unstoppable. Like Vecna wants to attack them now, and he tells them to run away. But this is such a great acting, and then the teaser trailer ends. Yeah, those are my thoughts on the teaser trailer. What do you think of this new teaser trailer? I'm so glad we got one. I would say see you later, guys. Have a really, really nice day. So, goodbye.